The 30th anniversary season at Actors Express is full of a lot of surprises. We have a great lineup in store. This is a chance for us to really bring to Atlanta audiences a great array of plays that you won't find anywhere else. And we're really proud of the selection of plays that we've chosen that I think really reflect our values as a theater and stand up for some pretty important things. The first show of the season is a beautiful play called The Christians by Lucas Nath, and it's about a minister in a crisis of faith, and he really has to examine the things that he believes in, and it comes at great personal cost for him. It's a play that I think is surprising a lot of people for us to produce, but it's been a huge hit around the country, including New York. It was a huge hit off Broadway. And it's a really interesting, theatrical, provocative play that I think will surprise a lot of people. And I think in this day and age, when so many people are so divided on what they believe in, it's great to see a play in which really good people with fundamentally different beliefs and value systems can give each other the room to believe what they need to believe to get through this world. And I find it to be a very hopeful play and a very smart piece of writing. The second play of the 30th anniversary season is Cardboard Piano by Hansel Jung. And it's a play that I first encountered at the Humana Festival in Louisville, Kentucky, which is one of the top new play festivals in the country. And Cardboard Piano is set against the backdrop of the Ugandan Civil War in the late 90s. And when the play opens, we see two girls who have secretly fallen in love with each other. One is the daughter of local villagers, and one is the daughter of missionaries in the village. And they are secreted away in the church, in the community, and are having a secret wedding for themselves. And it's very sweet and very lovely until they are interrupted by a boy soldier who is fleeing the war, who is in turn pursued by another soldier looking to retrieve him and bring him back. There are some shocking things that happen in that fateful evening, and it really is a play that examines people's ability to overcome trauma, but also our capacity to forgive and look for reconciliation. It is an extraordinary piece of writing by a playwright who I think is one of the great writers really starting her career in America today. And so I think that audiences will be very surprised by this play, but also very moved by it. And I'm really proud to be bringing it to Atlanta for the first time. The third show of the 30th anniversary season is really two shows in one. We are so excited to be bringing Angels in America Part 1, Millennium Approaches, and Part 2, Perestroika, and we'll be running both plays in a rotating rep throughout January and February. I can't think of another play that has ever been written about the experience of being an American that asks such big questions so eloquently, so theatrically, and so intelligently. And we are in a moment in our time, I think, when the very idea of what it means to be an American is being questioned by a lot of people. And Tony Kushner's play gives us so many opportunities to make those examinations and to look at that intersection of the personal, the political, and the spiritual in a way that is so uniquely an American experience. And it's also an ambitious undertaking to do both plays at once. In fact, we're going to have the opportunity for you to be able to come to see a show on Saturday afternoon and see Part 2 Saturday night, so that you can get the full sweeping epic in a single day if you want to do that. Of course, you can come on separate nights as well. But I think this play is the landmark play of the last 25 years in this country, and it is an absolute honor and thrill to bring it to Atlanta audiences at this moment in time. The fourth show of our new season is a world premiere comedy by Atlanta playwright Daryl Lisa Fazio. And it is a hilarious, raunchy, funny, sexy comedy called The Flower Room. And it's about a woman who, in middle age, has the very first sexual awakening of her life. And she comes to that new awakening on her own terms, in her own time, and without the help of a man. And I think it's really fun, it's really sexy, and it's also important to me that we are doing work that celebrates women and celebrates a woman taking control of her body and her sexuality. I think there's something very moving about that and very important about that in this day and age. And so beneath all of the laughs and all of the sexy talk, there's something really important at work in this play that I find very moving. And it's a double bonus that the playwright is a local writer. And we're really proud to be bringing this world premiere to Atlanta audiences. You'll get to see it here first before anybody else. The final show of our season is a big Broadway musical, and I can't quite tell you what it is yet. We know what it is, but it's something that I promise will be worth the wait. It's a huge show, it's an exciting show, and it's a show that I think you're going to really get excited about. So stay tuned for late October or early November when we are going to be able to tell you what that title is, and you're going to be pretty excited, I think.